All right, Shalom. I'd like to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone who rule very well. And salutations to the brothers out there in the four corners of the earth. And Shalom to the elect, okay? Now, this is an article, that I came across by CNBC. And it reads, the age of credit cards may be coming to an end. And that's a good thing, okay? It's a good thing, why is it a good thing? Because Esau, he wants to push out the RFID chip and fast. And what this shows you is that, we're fastly approaching that time, man. The end. Okay, Yahushua is coming. And for Yahushua to come, prophecy needs to be fulfilled, all right? The mark of the beast, okay, and World War III, all right? And the apostles, push that consistently, all right? Those are two main prophecies, that have to happen, as well as the race wars, and when you look at today's society, you see that less and less people are using cash, okay, and they're using more of that digital currency, okay. They have all the Apple Pay, the Android Pay, you could scan your credit card or debit card without actually having to slide it in or putting it in the chip reader. You scan your phone just to pay for things, okay? And cash is becoming obsolete, okay? And especially out there, in the west, in the eastern side of the world, okay? You have the country of Sweden, all right? I was watching a YouTube video. I mean, about 95% of Sweden, is cashless, okay? A lot of people use digital currency. They use their phone, okay? They put the credit card information on their phone, and if you, especially, if, for the elderly people that live out there, they're not really savvy with tech, right? So they'll still, use cash, all right? And if you use cash out there, people, especially of the youth, they'll start looking at you like you're weird, okay? And that's how the elect, are going to be looked at as outcasts, because they're going to refuse to take that chip. They're going to refuse to be, portrayed in the ways, of Esau's society, of how he wants, life to be and how it should be. Okay. I'm gonna get straight into the article. It says the age of credit cards may be coming to an end, and that's a good thing. It's happening, and fast. The era of the credit card, in which plastic is the standard form of payment, is coming to an end. But it isn't being replaced by cash. Instead, it's being replaced by a new system, one that involves digital money, transfers through smartphones and other devices. Now, before you mourn the loss of the old system, you have to admit there are some problems inherent to credit cards. The most glaring of these is that credit cards often aren't 100% secure. Users face issuing ranging from hackers and fraud to lost and stolen cards. The cards also aren't without high fees from financial institutions, and they're rarely accepted worldwide. The convenience of digital option compared to both cash and cards is another reason credit cards are gradually being phased out. The ease of digitally exchanging money between friends or from an employer to an employee already gives digital transactions an advantage over both cash and cards. These digital peer-to-peer or P2P payments are becoming increasingly popular because they can eliminate high transaction fees and processing or service fees, all while remaining secure. The most widely used platform for peer-to-peer payments is PayPal, with more than 218 million active accounts worldwide. Venmo, an app that allows for instant P2P payments, is another popular platform, while servers like Upwork and Fiverr are also taking advantages of the convenience of P2P transactions. This points to an important truth. Even for most online payments, cards simply aren't necessary. Because of these challenges and ever emerging payment alternatives, More and more people are opting to avoid credit cards altogether. The Slacking. The ongoing growth of cardless transaction is particularly important in light of recent findings from the Federal Deposit Insurance Corporation. In a 2015 study, the FDIC found that a significant portion of American households, 24.5 million, are underbanked. Many people, whether because they want to or because they have no choice, don't own a credit card or have a bank account. Fintech is going cardless. Amazon helped the revolution along considerably with its announcement of Amazon Cash in April 2017. This shift lets customers fill up their Amazon balances using cash when they present an Amazon barcode to participating stores. Its introduction of the Add Cash option has made the buying process accessible to more than a quarter of its customers. As Amazon has explained, customers no longer need a credit card to make purchases and can instead buy products using their Amazon balance. Another alternative to credit cards, Paytm, is already being used as a payment option by major players like Uber. Topping up your Paytm wallets lets you use net banking, a cardless option that makes your smartphone the only thing you need to get around for the day. Also getting on this trend are startups like Cash Dash, which helps travelers who want to exchange currency without the additional fees charged by banks and other companies. Customers can buy foreign currency directly from the app and withdraw their cash at the closest Cash Dash ATM. Smartphones are emerging as the most promising alternative to credit cards. The app is helpful for an unbanked individual as well. Okay, one thing I want to bring out is smartphones are emerging as the most promising alternative to credit cards, and it's in red. Why? Because they're they're telling you that the reason why is because people use their smartphones a lot, and as we all know, your smartphone carries an RFID chip in it. Okay, so this is this is a device that Esau uses to program the people, so that way when he introduces his RFID chip, the people will accept the RFID chip with open arms. Okay, all right, that's to push out the RFID chip, man. Okay, the common theme here is that smartphones are emerging as the most promising alternative to credit cards, since so many people already use smartphones for today payments like ordering food or hailing an Uber. Ditching wallets altogether seems like the logical next step. Cryptocurrency as cardless technology. Another step towards a cardless society is the increasing popularity of cryptocurrency, which is also sometimes referred to as electrical currency and can be seen as an online version of cash. The first type of cryptocurrency is the widely popular but also controversial Bitcoin, which started in 2009. Bitcoins are essentially digital coins that people can buy and use to make and receive payments. Unlike credit cards, they have low transaction fees and don't require sales tax. Also, unlike credit cards, Bitcoins let users stay anonymous. Should you keep your credit card? With the rise of cryptocurrencies and our increasing ability to use our smartphones to pay for basic services, it's clear that credit cards are going out of fashion. Okay? See, and this is a device that Esau uses, man. Okay? And the people don't know it because they're not programmed to what, they're not awakened to what's going on, what's really gonna happen, and what's going on, and what's coming. Okay? It's still too early to leave your credit card behind, since it takes some time before cards phase out altogether. Okay, and this is gonna happen. Okay, nonetheless, it can't hurt to start adapting to digital alternatives. You see, Esau being the devil, man. Okay, he's throwing out, he's pushing out all these, different ways of digital currency onto the masses of the people. Why? Because his ultimate plan is to chip the masses of the people, man. All right, become slaves, man. We already slaves, but this is gonna be the stamp, man, to officially say you my slave, man. Okay. And if you give in, if you're an Israelite, a so-called Black, Latino, Native American, you know, and if you give in and accept the way of Esau's, life, the Lord is going to destroy you, man. Okay? God forbid, Lord willing, I be protected, man. Lord, protect me from the RFID chip, man. Okay? Because it's a very scary thing what's going to come, And the Lord is warning, you blacks, Latinos, and natives not to take this chip, okay? Because if you do, you're gonna suffer the wrath of the Most High, man. You're gonna drink of that, that lake of fire, man. You're gonna taste that lake of fire, man. When the missiles bombard America, man. Okay, I'm gonna continue reading. It says, after all, for consumers, the motivation to ditch the card is simple: lower fees, improve convenience, and increase financial independence. Okay? Alright, with this video, we're gonna see if we could click it and see, if the video works, but, as you saw right there from the video, that's Esau being the devil. Why? Because he's telling you that you get all these types, these fees and charges, by using cash and all that. But if obviously, when he pushes out this RFID chip, he's gonna package it real nice for you. He could say, if you take this chip, it's gonna have $5,000 in it, man. All right. He's gonna package it real nice, man. All right, to make it look like it's nice, man. Okay. And so that way you'll fall for it and you'll take that chip. Okay. And that's a device that Esau uses, man. Not be ignorant of his devices, man. All right, because the so-called white man is the devil. He's a deceiver, man. And he wants to deceive you, the people, man. Especially the Israelites, man. He's not concerned, with the other nation. Because Esau knows who the children of Israel are. And that's who he's aiming at, man. Because he knows the other nations are nothing, man. Because he knows the other nations are going into slavery along with him, man. The main people he's trying to target is the Israelites, man. Okay, because he wants to take down many Israelites with him, man. So that we can tell the Most High, look, they're going off. All right, this man is the fucking devil, man. The so-called white man, and you can't trust him. Okay? All right, he's gonna, when this chip comes out, Esau's gonna package it real nice for you, man. You may have $10,000 in it, $5,000, You might, who knows, you might be in jail, and, if, they'll come up to you and they'll say, if you take this chip, you're free to go, okay? We'll drop all the charges and all that stuff, okay? No, man. You're not supposed to take this chip, period. Regardless of what. Okay? And that's a scary thing. That's why, you got pray to the Lord that he'll deliver you from temptation, man. All right? Deliver you from evil, man, because temptation is a bitch, man. Okay.